Good evening everyone, my name is FiveNights Duelist Decks, and now since you've seen the deck profile, here's the deck discussion for BLG. So, here we go. 2 copies of Buster Blader, the ulti art, because it looks better than the original. Gains 500 attack for each dragon type monster your opponent has on the field and engrave. Big beefy monster. That's all I gotta say. 3 whelp, so you can basically resurrect your Buster Blader from hand or grave, or you can sink. And in addition, when he is normal summoned, you can add 1 Destruction Sword card from your deck to the hand. 2 copies of Dragon Buster. Dragon Buster, whenever you have a Buster Blader on the field, you can equip him from your hand to the Buster Blader, and then you can unequip him to special summon him to the field to sink into a level 8. 2 copies of Black Dragon, because you need to banish lights. This is kind of a chaos build slash beatdown. Whenever he leaves the field, you can add 1 White Dragon. White Dragon, just the opposite, you add Black Dragon. 1 Evening Twilight Knight. His effect is whenever he is banished, you can add 1 Blackluster Soldier Ritual Monster from your deck to the hand. Whenever he is used for the Ritual Summon, the Ritual Monster gains his effects, which is you can banish 1 card your opponent controls from hand, and the other one is from the field. 1 copy of Evening Blackluster Soldier, basically the same thing as Evening Knight, except whenever you activate the effect, you cannot declare a battle. It's the only downfall. I rarely use his effect. He's just there for the beat. So, yeah. 2 copies of Super Soldier. Super Soldier, whenever he attacks and destroys an opponent's monster, he inflicts damage to your opponent equal to the monster's attack points, to their life points, whenever he is sent to the grave. By battle or by card effect, you can special summon 1 Gaia from your graveyard, or hand, or deck. 3 copies of Gaia the Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight, sorry. Basically, whenever he's tributed, you can add 1 Blackluster Soldier monster from your deck to your hand. And then 2 Arisen. Whenever he is tributed, you can special summon a Blackluster Soldier monster from graveyard back to field. First spell is Foolish Burial. Just start off with a more chaos build, or dumping anything that you need that you don't have in your hand already to set up a play. Same thing with 1 for 1. Super Soldier Ritual, you only really need 1 copy of this card if you're running only 2 copies of Super Soldier. First, you can use it from your hand, and then you can banish this card and materials in your grave, doesn't matter the level, and then special summon 1 Blackluster Soldier from hand. Then for the fusions, we have Destruction Sword Fusion, 2 Dragon's Mirror. Dragon's Mirror, you can banish monsters from your graveyard or your side of the field to fusion summon a dragon type fusion monster from your extra deck. The Destruction Sword is only used for Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer, and when you have Buster Blader and Buster Dragon on the field, you can use your opponent's monster as well as your Buster Blader. That way you don't waste 1 of your dragons on the field. 2 copies of Allure of Darkness, just speed the deck up. 2 copies of Spiral Spear Strike, causes piercing battle damage, and you get to draw 2 cards, discard 1. It goes along with the Chaos Beatdown build that I created for this deck. 2 emblems for Buster Blader, you only run 2, so yeah, it's only used for 2 because you only have 2. Basically makes sense. 2 Terraforming for Gateway. 3 Polymerizations, because if you have the materials in hand, you can automatically fusion summon Buster Blader or Gaia. And 3 copies of Gateway to add the Ritual spell card from your deck to your hand, or whenever you activate it, you can add 1 Gaia the Fierce Knight or Blackluster Soldier from deck to hand. Fun stuff, causes bullshit plays. You can usually win within 4 or 5 turns if your opponent doesn't do heavy back row. On for the extra deck, 3 copies of Buster the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Gains 1,000 attack and defense for each dragon type monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. He cannot attack your opponent directly, and any dragon type monster your opponent controls, its effects are negated and it's switched to defense and cannot change its battle position. 3 Gaia, whenever he's fusion summoned, well, special summon regardless, you can add 1 Spiral Spear Strike from your graveyard or deck to hand. And whenever he battles a monster, you can switch it to defense or offense, depending. 1 Stardust for protection, 2 copies of Red Dragon Archfiend for destruction, 3 copies of Buster Dragon to basically screw with your opponent, and change all their monsters into dragons as well. and one abyss just to negate their effect. Hope you all enjoy this awesome creation. My name is FiveNights Duelist Decks, and I will see you guys back in the darkness.